Hi, my name's Jane Fontaine. I'm an occupational therapist, and I'm here to show the height adjustable back within the Optima series by Dynamic Healthcare Solutions. As the name implies, height adjustable, it means there is height adjustability. However, before I talk about that, I'd like to mention that it comes in a variety of widths. It comes in 16, 18, and 20, which go up to a 300-pound weight capacity, and then a 22-inch wide that comes up to a 400 weight capacity. The height adjustable back comes with two contours, the AC contour, which is our shallowest contour, and then the PC contour, which is our deepest contour. What is nice now is not only do we have height adjustability, but we also have depth adjustability with the PC contour. By loosening these two bolts, I can change the depth or the thickness of the contour and then move it out accordingly. All the backs also come with a scapular cutout, so to leave room for movement of the scapula if need be. But as I said, for me, it's the placement of the thoracic supports that is critical. And sometimes when you've got your client supported, we have the same cutout here. So I've got my PSIS right there. I've got the support where I want. I've opened the seat to back angle. But then I wish the lateral supports could be just a little higher or just a little lower. So instead of moving the hardware up and down and potentially losing your pelvic support, we have two plates. The lower plate supports the pelvis, as I said, but the upper plate is movable. I've loosened the 4 bolts ahead of time, but you can see that I've got movement up and down. There's a 4-inch range of movement. It's infinite. So with the client seated in the chair, I can then have movement slightly up and down, and they can say that's exactly where I'd like it. I tighten it up, and now I've got the lateral support, the pelvic support where I've wanted it without having to do any other adjustments. Simple and easy, and get the support where you would like it. We have several features that are common to all the Optima series backs. They all come with a spacer fabric antimicrobial back material that has gray accents covering the contour laterals very nicely so that you don't have any pushing up against a sharp edge if you have the contour laterals that are from the aluminum frame bendable as well. So you can bend them in or pull them out to accommodate for certain situations with a client. Underneath the fabric is 1.5 inches of high density polyurethane foam. And even though it's 1.5 inches, the top half is a very soft material, which is nice against the client. So when they're leaning up against the back, it's very comfortable, but the bottom firm part gives support so that you don't bottom out and give the shape that you're looking for. If I turn the back around, we have slots that accommodate for aftermarket head supports. So it should accommodate for any manufacturers in terms of head supports, as well as slots for shoulder straps. There are slots here for our external lateral supports. So if you need more than the contour lateral supports, you can add external lateral supports. An important feature for me is the cutout at the bottom, which we call the pelvic cutout. And because our back have mounting hardware that have angle adjustability, when you're with the client in the back, if I just were to have an aluminum shell that came all the way down, as I go to angle the back, I'm actually going to just push the whole bum forward. So by having this cutout, I want to get the PSIS right about here so that I get the support at the PSIS, creating that posture that we're looking for here. The pivot point is actually also quite low so that we're not really doing recline per se, but giving support, allowing the bum to go out beyond it and opening it up a little bit above. That is for probably 5 to 10 degrees. As you get more recline, so to speak, or anterior, then you tend to maybe push the bum a little bit forward. But if we're really trying to get this posture, we can get the PSIS right about here and allow the bum to come out below it. Just on a side too, on the back of the cover, this is reflective as well. So at night, if someone's on the street, it'll reflect out.